Right, okay, hello, it's been a while. I gotta try and do this totally uncut and just one big chunk. So if it's like this, then stay with me, I guess. Right. The reason why I left YouTube, I think it's something like that. I'll title the video, whatever. Um, well, you know, it's not really one thing. It's never really one thing. It's always like lots of things. And I guess we'll go back in time a bit. Oh, I was knocked into the. See, I'm not stopping. Don't care. I'm not cutting this up. This video, before I start, I guess this video will only be up maybe a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, or maybe a couple of months. But it's not staying up on my channel. I'm deleting it as soon as I feel I can. And another thing is, what I'm gonna say is, I'm a very private person. I like being alone most of the time, and I like my circle. I like keeping to my circle. I'm very, I guess, conservative that way, right? And so I won't be going into specifics about everything. I'll give you guys a general idea, but only what you need to know. Because obviously you don't need to know everything. And it'd be a bit weird if you did. So I'm just going to give you guys a general idea. It may come across as vague at times, but leave it at that. Leave it at that, right? Thank you. Thank you for respecting my privacy in advance. Well, yeah, we'll go back in time to last year. And I don't know, it was around August, September. I was having a pretty bad last month in America. I was in America for 5 months, as you know, and I was having a pretty bad, the last month was very tough. And I've never wanted to leave somewhere and go home more in my life. I did not want to stay in America at all. I hated it. Last week, I've never been so happy to go back home. And it'll be a long time before I go back to America like that again. A very long time. I don't see it happening soon. And so I was, I guess my health-wise, a lot of I guess stuff going on in my body and whatnot, because that's what health is all about. I felt like it all started back then in America, and the last month of America, come back into Ireland. I felt like I remember asking Bernice, when did I start talking to you about like my health being a bit shit? And she said, well, I think it was in America, and I think she's right. So I came back to Ireland, and in September, you know, brother went back to college, I went back to the house, just everything kind of went back to normal for the most part. But what I didn't know is my mother was getting worse. So my mother's health was getting worse. And it deteriorated quite quickly in the space of a couple of months. And by December, she was as low as it can go, really. Doesn't get much worse. Anyway, that's what I thought. There's only one way to get lower, and you wouldn't want it to happen. So that was in December. And obviously, you know, with a mother of any family, it's very hard on the family itself. And a lot of people were, I guess, panicking and stressed and worried, and all that came into this kind of tension in my family. And everyone thinking like, oh, do this and do that, or try this and try that. And if people, you know, people are like people. If they don't get their way, sure, everyone thinks they grow up, but most of us still act like children, you know. So they throw a tantrum, or they handle it with emotion when you're supposed to grow up and, I guess, not really let your emotions take control. You're supposed to, I guess, you know, be a bit mature, right? So I guess my family, we didn't handle it great, my mother becoming sick, because it was quite, you know, I guess, you know, it's tough, difficult time. So, and we'd never really come across a situation like that before. So we didn't really know how to handle it. And anyways, yeah, that created some tension. And, you know, over the course of a couple of months, that's when I got Joe. I got Joe in January. And stuff was very tough. So I was like, I need something to keep my mind off this. So I got Joe. I got Joe, and he was fantastic. Y'all love Joe, and of course I love Joe. So he was great. Helped get my mind off things and kind of do into something more positive and caring and something that you can nurture instead of just worrying all the time. And anyway, thankfully, my mother turned around the corner in her health, and she's doing a lot better now. She's doing much better, but she had to make some hard decisions. And, you know, some people weren't happy and other people just wanted her to get better. But anyways, she's better now, and that's good. But this is why I'm telling you in a kind of a story-esque way. And it was good, you know, for a while my mother was getting better and things were moving for me, you know. And not in the way that I had wished, but they were still moving. You know, things were happening. So it wasn't, you know, it was grand, really. It was grand. And then, I don't know, over the course of the summer, I went to America then for 2 weeks and it was fine. I was very bad in San Diego. I felt horrible there. I don't think I've felt that bad in years, really. Years and years, actually, maybe even never. But I went to San Diego in the first 3 days there. I've never felt worse in my life. So it was pretty bad. I guess it was giving me an idea of things. But for the rest of the trip, thankfully, I was fine. I came back to Ireland then, and I was doing grand again. I wasn't doing great, but I was doing grand. I was fine. And over the next couple of months, you know, I guess like there was still obviously stuff going on, making sure the mother's okay and getting better. Like she's good now, but it took a long time. It took a long, long time. And she's still recovering, but she's on the right track. And basically over the course of the next couple of months, my health I noticed wasn't getting better. It was getting worse. Like even though, you know, I wasn't really doing anything that would be outrageously unhealthy. You know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, don't do drugs. I eat fairly healthy. You know, the brother be doing the cooking and he'd make sure there's nice good food. So I eat relatively healthy. But I don't know. Anyway, over the next couple of months my health kind of got a bit worse, and then it got to a stage where, Jen, it's getting very dark, isn't it? What's going on here? Hold on. Let's fix this. It's oh, now it's too bright. Now it's bright like it was before. Who cares? I'm not fixing this anyway. I don't care. Now it's too bright and now I'm blurry when I move. Okay, let's go back down to 4. It's so stupid. There. Oh no, the brightness is up. Who cares? Who cares? We're leaving it. We're leaving it. You know what I'll do? I'll turn on the light. It got very dark very quick. I'll turn on the light. Oh, here, there's a light right here. There we go. Right, much better. Much better. So, I should have had that on since the start. So, I was gotten to a stage where my health was kind of making me a bit miserable. Because when you're not feeling well, kind of body-wise, it's not really gonna... You won't really feel well in your mind either, because it's kind of dragging you down a bit. So, first thing I noticed is I wasn't really capable of staying up late anymore. My body is like, before I would be able to go to sleep around maybe 10, 11, wake up around 3, record with the lads, and then go to sleep and wake up again later on. But that wasn't really working out. And then I just couldn't do it. Either I'd sleep past it or I'd wake up and I'd see the phone and I'd just fall asleep again. So I don't know. I guess I just thought I was like, just getting older. It's like, whatever. Can't really do what I used to be able to do. And yeah, so my health got worse and it really kind of made things tougher. And I won't be specific in any of these things because all you turn into Dr. Gregory House. But I'm getting better now. I'm working past it and I'm figuring it out and everything. And things are on the right path. So this is only I made this video because I was getting a lot of people tweeting me and commenting and stuff like that, and started to eventually feel bad that I just dropped off of the face of the earth a bit. Stopped uploading. So this video is kind of for you guys more than anything. I don't really care about like letting people know what's going on in my life. Again, I'm very private. So anyways, I was just, that was what was going on, and it was affecting my work, and my YouTube was kind of slowing a bit, and I wasn't really happy with that. So I wasn't really happy with my health. I wasn't really happy with like my situation and stuff like that. And it was physical, and I guess it was mental too, of course. So I was like, no, I don't care. Like, I don't care about YouTube anymore. I need to get past this like funk or whatever is going on. I need to get past this. So that's why I took the break. I was just like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. If I don't have to think about YouTube anymore, that's one thing less that I have to focus on, and it'll free up me to focus on myself, I guess. Although YouTube is myself, you know what I mean. And it helped. I really needed the break. I've been doing YouTube for over 4 years, and it's the first time I've taken a proper break where I've said to myself, I'm not going to think about YouTube, and I'm not going to do anything related to YouTube. And it's the first time I've done that. Other times I've taken like a week or maybe a week or two off, but I've always thought about YouTube and felt bad every day that I didn't upload. I'm like, oh no, I didn't upload. Or every second day, you know, it wouldn't be that bad, but I'd feel bad because I kind of, in my head, I was kind of squandering something that is very lucky to be in. I'm obviously a very lucky person to be in the position I am. So it's, you know, to squander that is kind of, I guess, a bit of a waste, right? But for me, I guess it took time, but I realized that, look, if I'm not happy now with, you know, life and obviously my health and everything else, then even when I've, you know, very good standing on YouTube, then, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big on YouTube I am or how small I am. It won't really change. It won't really change my situation or my happiness or anything like that. So I could literally just like wake up tomorrow morning and no one know me again, and no one watch my videos, and I'd be grand with it. I'd be fine with it, to be honest. I wouldn't be too fussed. Probably just go to college, become a teacher or something. and so that was it really. And that's why I've been gone. I just needed to switch off. I needed to kind of detach myself from a lot of things and kind of, I don't know, get better. And I'm better now, and I'm continuing to get better. And you know, I've very good friends around me who are incredibly patient. I recorded with them last night, and they're super cool. Really good bunch of guys. And hopefully uploading a video tomorrow, a regular video. Another fantastic unedited video. Maybe one day I'll have music and stuff, but if you guys are happy without the music and stuff, it's fine. Maybe one day though. I'd like to, but it's kind of like it adds a lot more work to it. And again, I don't know, after 4 years of YouTube, it's really tough to kind of stay motivated. It's like, I know YouTube is such a great job. It really is fantastic, huge freedom. But at the same time, you can be a slave to the system. And you can just think about it all day and all night, and you won't think about anything else. So it's I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to be a slave to the system where my life is just YouTube. It's kind of, for me, it's a bit of a shitty existence. And as much as like people like you and everything like that, it's not enough it's not enough really. It's not enough, and maybe I'm greedy. But I guess it's, for me, I just want something different. I'd stay on YouTube because I love it. I love playing games. And I love when you guys obviously enjoy the videos. So there's no reason for me to stop. But I definitely needed to leave for a while. It's gone on a bit too much. Probably got bored. That's about it. I asked that you guys don't ask too many questions. Again, I told you what I felt you needed to know and what was enough. And just know that things are obviously getting better in every aspect. My family is getting better now as well. everyone's kind of like understanding what everyone else went through, and we're kind of coming to terms with it and connecting again. So it's very good. My family's getting better. My mother's getting better. I'm getting better, but I still need to make some changes and improvements. But getting there, of course. And yeah, that's about it. Can't really say I hope you enjoyed, because I don't really hope you didn't enjoy this. Other than that, bye and take care of yourselves. And I guess be good to one another and whatnot. All that positive shite. And hope you enjoyed.